Hello, dear cycling fans, and welcome to the last episode of the Werkstour in 23. Before we start, I'd like to say a big thank you to Santa Claus, who stood in for me at short notice last week. I heard he really impressed you with his cycling knowledge. This week, we start with a crisp news overview, then take an exciting look at the upcoming tour of WattFabrik. We then look back at the exciting Rapha 500 ride at the WattFabrik. And of course, last but not least, we present the eagerly awaited results from the WattFabrik No Series race. Fasten your seatbelts, it's going to be a fast ride. The registration phase for the next round of the Zwift Racing League and the Dirt Racing Series has begun. You know what that means. It's time to let your fingers dance nimbly over the keys and register by January 5th at the latest. So you still have a little time, but don't wait until the last moment. The series starts on January 23rd. Flamme Rouge Racing will be setting the wheels in motion for their next stage tour on the 2nd of January. This time it's off on an adventurous journey to WattFabrik, 8 stages in just 9 days. And you know what? The routes aren't quite as tough this time, so they're perfect for anyone who wants to immerse themselves in the world of stage tours for the first time. Many of us from the WattFabrik will be there again, so you can be sure that there will be no lack of team spirit and enthusiasm. Check out the relevant channel for more information and register directly on the organizer's website. For those still looking to rack up kilometers for the Rapha 500, the Zwift Fondos this weekend are just the thing. This popular series offers long distances with thousands of riders giving it their all. There are different routes in each month of the series, and this weekend you have the choice of 3 routes. Jolly Fondo, 92.8 kilometers with 1,116 meters of elevation gain. Spark Fondo, 69.7 kilometers and 713 meters of elevation gain. Festive Fondo, 51 kilometers with a difference in altitude of 273 meters. You can unlock an exclusive Fondo kit that is not available anywhere else, a real badge of honor. The Fondos may not be official races, but they attract hundreds, maybe even thousands of riders, and everyone can find a group to suit their pace. The A, B, and C groups in these events are not based on rider strength or fitness, but on route and distance options. The Tour de Zwift 24 starts on the 3rd of January and runs for 8 stages until the 18th of February, with a new stage every week. Each stage offers 3 group ride options of varying lengths, with the middle distance also available as a women's event. New this year are the race options on the longest distance, which will take place at the weekends. Despite the familiar WattFabrik Club jersey, there are also rewards such as socks, a hat, sunglasses, and a jersey for regular participants. Get ready for the action. It's going to be exciting. You can find the registration link in the description. Fantastic news from the WattFabrik race on Thursday. The race once again took place on the challenging Coast Crusher course, with 8 sprint finishes. For those who missed it, the race was streamed live and is available on our channel. Bogdan from Team WattFabrik triumphed in Category A, followed by Faha Wheeler from Ireland and John Van Wessel from Belgium. In Category B, Colin Humphrein won ahead of Tom Hageman from WattFabrik and Carl John Burleton from ESRT. In Category C, Frank Zitzelsberger from Kirkmeyer took the win, followed by Pitt Conrad and Richard Big Draft Phipps. Category D was won by Christian Scherb from WattFabrik, ahead of Toby Jarst and Andrei Vavilchenko. Congratulations to all winners and participants. They announced it and actually made it happen. 500 kilometers in one go on Boxing Day. The WattFabrik Rapha 500 event was a marathon of endurance and fun. As early as 7 o'clock, when most people were still dreaming of Christmas treats, around 25 brave souls were at the start, and later the group grew to 40, with many more joining in from time to time for support. Led by the unflappable Suzanne Zellweger, it was a ride full of consideration and camaraderie. And if anyone lost touch in the meantime, they were always helped to catch up again. In the Discord, we chatted like there was no tomorrow. Every 100 kilometers, there was a well-deserved break, perhaps for a piece of Stalin? In the end, after more than 16 hours, 4 heroes had completed the full 500 kilometers. Congratulations to Suzanne Zellweger, Hannah Koling, Gerhard Lorengel, all from the WattFabrik, and Volker Kruger from RC Enspert HF for completing the 500 kilometers, but of course also to everyone else who covered an impressive number of kilometers on this historic day. There are rumors that a second edition is already being planned for next year. That's it for today, dear cycling friends. Now it's time to say goodbye, but not without wishing you all a fantastic new year. May 24 be full of exciting races, personal bests, and of course, lots of fun on 2 wheels. Don't forget to tune in again next week on Friday for more of the latest news. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and above all, stay on your bikes. Your Cadencia.